what's up guys, this is Ian and welcome to another one of my videos. Alright, today is a very different video. As you know, all of us are going through a very bad time now with this COVID-19 pandemic, and so I have no choice but to learn how to cook. And this is what I've learned, and I'm going to share with you guys this recipe and hope you guys like this video. Give me a thumbs up, yeah? Okay, so basically this I'm going to show you guys how to make creme caramel. Okay, basically it's the opposite of a creme brulee, and yeah, it's very nice, very sweet. It's for those who have a sweet tooth. So yeah, so watch the video and I'll show you step by step how to do this. Right, so the first step you need to do is to separate the egg yolk and the egg white. So I have 10 eggs here, so let's start. I already done one on this side. Okay, and then you separate. Okay, make sure you don't okay, so once that is out, try to transfer the egg and try not to crack the egg, and it's cracked. And yeah, try not to crack the egg, I mean break the egg yolk, but yeah, you know, I'm a home cook, so I'm not perfect. And yeah, so okay, slowly make sure the just transfer the egg here. Okay, and then remove the egg white, egg yolk transfer on this side, remove the egg white, do it a few times, make sure the egg white is separated. Okay, so that's done. Okay, and then transfer the egg to your bowl, the egg yolk I mean. Okay, so and so you do this for the rest of the eggs. Okay, open up the eggs. Make sure when you open up the shell, is equal on both sides so that you can transfer the egg yolk here and there. And this is pretty easy to do. Try to separate the egg white from the egg yolk. Wow. Okay. There you go. Done. Let's try it again. Okay, let's right. One more eggs to go. Oh, try not to hit too hard because you will then break the egg yolk, which I just did. So it's gonna be hard to separate, but never mind. Again, I broke the egg yolk, so this is gonna be hard. Well, it doesn't have to be perfect, okay? You just need to separate the egg yolk to the egg white. Okay, it's done. And 2 more to go. Okay, not too hard, not too hard. Don't smash the egg. Okay, and there you go. Perfect. Okay, and not too hard. And try to equally break the egg. You know, don't break it too hard and not too uneven. That's done. And there you go. That's how you separate 10 eggs from the egg yolks from the egg whites. And let's move on to the next step. Right, so the next step you need to do is to whisk and to add the ingredients to your eggs. And here, okay, I have sweetened milk. Okay, this is condensed milk. Then I have full cream milk. Try to do this carnation full cream milk, 1 can. Then I have vanilla essence, and this is 2 drops, 2 teaspoons. Okay, and I have calamansi, and that's it. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna add is condensed milk, 1 full can of it. Okay, just add it into your eggs. All right, dump it in. It's pretty sweet. It's gonna be very sweet. So this dessert is definitely for those with sweet tooth. Come on, just get everything in there. All right, it's very, very sweet. All right. For the sake of this video, I'm not gonna drain this whole can. I'm just making sure that the condensed milk is in there. Okay, so next thing you want to add is this full cream milk. Okay, just add it in. All right, there you go. As you can see, it's all in there. Done. Then you add your calamansi. This is one calamansi. Okay. Then you add your vanilla essence. Okay. 1 teaspoon. 2 teaspoons. Alright, that's done. Then, oh, sorry, I missed out something. Just add a little bit of salt. Yeah, just a bit of salt. Just 1 teaspoon. Right, so once that's done, you can start to whisk. Okay, this is a very simple step to do. Make sure your egg yolks are broken. Okay, and start to whisk. Right, you don't need to use a lot of strength. Just have that motion and make sure the eggs are moving. Right, and all the essence and your full cream milk and your condensed milk is all whipped in there, and it's nice. And you're gonna whip it for some time, about as long as you see the texture is nice and silky and smooth, then you know you're done. Okay, so I'm gonna whisk until I see that it's almost there. Right? Alright, so that's done, as you can see. And let's move on to the next step. Okay, so the next step you need to do is to caramelize your sugar. So this is the pan which I'm going to use for the creme caramel, and I'm going to caramelize my sugar. This pan here has got 2 spoons of sugar. Okay, and yeah, so I'm going to turn on the heat and put it on medium heat, and try not to burn your sugar. Okay, and just keep stirring and turning your pan. Okay, make sure don't burn your sugar. It's very, very easy to burn the sugar, so try not to burn your sugar. And when the sugar is melted, try to evenly move your pan around so that the sugar does not burn on one corner here or any of the corners around. So you got to really watch this. Okay, make sure your sugar does not burn, because once your sugar burns, you have to redo the entire step again, so you don't want to do that. Okay, so just wait, and your sugar will start to melt, and then once you have that golden brown color, then you'll know that you have, you turn your pan around so that you get even heat on your pan, okay, and then wear something to protect your hands. Try not to burn your hands. Okay. As you can see now, my sugar is melting, and certain part of it is already in liquid form, and that's what you want. But again, you don't want all your sugar to burn, so you need to move it around, really move it around. And this is really important. You don't want your sugar to burn. Okay, so once this is done, okay, you need to have that golden brown, evenly golden brown color on your sugar. Move it around, move your pan around, and I think that's it. Okay, now you can see the bubbles coming out. You can turn off the heat, and that's it. And just keep stirring. Let's remove it. Okay, and you get that golden brown color. Okay, and so this is how you caramelize your sugar. Let's move on to the next step. Okay, so now that your sugar is caramelized and hardened, as you can see, it's hard, it's cracked. Okay, so the next step to do is to add your mix into the pan itself. Okay, so what you need is a strainer and you need a cup. Okay, basically just add your egg to this pan to about this level. Yeah, so right, so just put your strainer here, and it's very important to note, try not to have any bubbles, and on your the batter that you're adding. Okay, just keep adding. Right. Again, I stress, try not to have any bubbles. Okay. Alright. Okay, so we're about there. Okay, so I'm gonna try not to press any of this down because this is impurities and you don't want this in your creme caramel. So that's why we need to strain. So this is about it. So once that's done, then you will want to, just shake it a little bit, because as you can see, there's some bubbles here, and you don't want bubbles. Or what you can do is that take a fork and then start poking the bubbles away. Yeah. So you don't want any bubbles in your mix. Okay. So just spread the bubbles around. Try not to have any bubbles. Okay. Move it around. Hopefully it will pop. Okay. And then just shake it a little bit. Make sure there's no trapped air inside. Okay. So the next thing you want to do is to wrap it with this aluminum foil. Just measure a little bit out. And then, okay, I think it's about there. Okay. Okay, then just cover it. Okay, just put this one side. Okay, make sure you don't break it. Just seal the edges. Okay. Right, done. So let's move on to the next step. Okay, so the next step you need to do is to boil some water. You're gonna steam your creme caramel, and well, the way I use it is, because I don't have a steamer, so I use a pot, a pan, and some water, and then yeah, it's boiling water here. So I'm gonna put my creme caramel into this boiling water and then steam it for about 25 minutes. Okay, so that's the next step. So I'm gonna bring it here, place it here, alright, and then I'm gonna close the lid and let it steam for about 25 minutes, and we'll come back later. Alright, on to the next step. Alright, so we are back, guys. It's been about 25 minutes to 30 minutes, about there, okay? And I'm gonna turn off the flame, right? And I'm gonna open the lid. Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna put it here. And then with my cloth, it's gonna be hot, so try not to burn yourself. Okay. All right, so let's open this up, and then let's see if it's cooked. Should be. Okay, so wow, looks nice, yeah. Now, so what you do is that use your finger. Make sure you wash your hands. Okay, and then try to touch it. It's bouncy. Make sure it's bouncy and doesn't break, and then it's done. Okay, so now you let it cool, and then yeah, about 1 hour, put it in your fridge, let it cool down, put it in your fridge for 1 hour, and we'll come back to it, to the next step. Okay, so the next step, I've taken this out from the fridge. It's now cool. I'm gonna remove the creme caramel from this pan to this plate. Okay, so first you need to score the edges of this creme caramel with a butter knife, and all you need to do is just score to the side. Okay. That's done. Then put the knife on side, put the plate over this, and then all you need to do is flip. Okay, done. Okay, so you can see the caramel oozing out. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Bring it nearer so that you guys can see. Isn't it nice? Okay, so this is still warm, so what you do is that put it in your fridge for a bit longer, and then you know, you can start to serve when it's chill and it's nice. So I hope you guys like my video, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again in my next video. Cheers.